Rod and Staff, English Level 2, Preparing to Build, and Spelling Level 2. This is definitely a traditional style learning, and it's very affordable. They do use it in lots of Christian or private schools. So let's take a look inside. Time for a page turner. Rod and Staff, English Level 2, Preparing to Build. So I was looking in the Rainbow Resource Book, and it looks like they're actually changing up the way that this text is and turning it into 3 separate workbooks and a separate dictionary. Each workbook goes for under $7, and the dictionary is like $2.75. So still very affordable, but just a different style that maybe they're switching over to. But this book would still be available for a while at least. So these are the contents. There are 6 units in it. And this hardcover book ran under $15. So very, very affordable. This would even work good if you were teaching like a group of students and needed something that people could do together, because it is that traditional school style where they're reading in the text and then they've got activities for the kids to do, which they can do in their own separate notebook. It's definitely Christian based. It has Christian content. It will have stories about Jesus. It has places where they're going to be looking up Bible verses and doing things with that. Even right here, one of the things it says to remember is that God gave us the sentence. He gave us the sentence to use. We should use good sentences. We should use sentences that please God. So there's a lot of that type of content and positive sentences here too, like I will help you, mother, or I do not want to work. We sing about Jesus. Don't touch my books. So they want you to copy the sentences that please God there. So there's a lot of that sort of character mixed in with it. Right here it's showing Unit 2. Starting. So each unit is broken into separate lessons. So like here's Unit 2. It'll say at the top what unit you're in. Here's the lesson. It's doing words. You'll read this bit here, and then the for you to do part, you could give the kid every other one to fill in, and then have the opposite ones for practice, or do all of them depending, and then that would be it. There's the lesson right there. So very open and go and simple in that way. Now, there also was a teacher's manual, but for me, this just felt really straightforward. And so I didn't feel a need to get the teacher's manual. Maybe at a older grade, it would be something that I would want to do. You can see too, there are the simple black and white drawings in here, which is nice. It helps break up the text, but it's not too distracting. And then I did get the test booklet that goes along with it. Now this just goes up through Unit 5. In here, let's see, Unit 6 does have more things, but it seems like more review that's going on here. And the tests, there's 2 per unit. So here's Unit 1, Test 1. It doesn't explain a lot about the tests as far as when to administer them, and perhaps that information would be in the teacher's manual. But I think it's, again, straightforward enough that you would know when your student has already learned and practiced these concepts. So that right there was Unit 1, Test 1. So you can see it's a few pages. So for some people this might be helpful, for others it might be too much, and that's fine. And then for the spelling, I think this book could also stand on its own. And this one I got for $4.80. So again, very affordable. Here at the beginning, it tells you the different concepts that they're going to be going over with spelling. So that's nice too if your kid needs extra work with one certain thing. It gives you someplace to go. And this could be a good summer book too if you're wanting to keep things fresh. So they always start with a list of words. Then here, they'll give you a number and you write which word fits the definition. And then there's little activities and games. What letter spells the first sound? Down here, you're saying the name and then writing the spelling word that begins with the same sound. Here you're writing the word 10 and then you're changing the first letter to make different words. So great, simple exercises, but effective ones that I've seen in other curriculum as well. You can see here we're going over ing words. So here they're filling in the blank for the sentence. Each lesson is the 2 pages. So, we'll hope that was a good look inside for you. And remember that real life is messy and beautiful and better with books. And they do use it in private and public school,